Hello everybody, how you doing? This is Mr. Finance himself, Keon Corneff, coming in. And I want to talk about a topic today. And the topic is, why do Millennium Generation rebel against the old system? And it's quite simple. It's not that it's hard to understand I'm a millennial. I was born in 1988. I'm 28 years old, right? And why do we rebel? Why don't people understand us? Why don't the older generation understand millenniums? Why nobody understand us? Why they think that we some radicals and some rebels that speak against things and we don't follow order? We don't follow and take orders. We like to go against the grain. We like to take more risk. We're very adventurous. And people say that we are a very unstable generation because we are just rebels. We don't understand things. And I hate to say this, but I will say it. But I'll tell you that millennials is the greatest generation in the world because of these two reasons. One, we were able to see the baby boomer system fail. Two, we were able to see where the generation for our parents failed. Three, you're trying to sell us that same BS system that failed for 2 generations already, and we live to see it. And you expect us to fall in line and follow that system and say, yes, that is the best system in the world. It doesn't work. The old system doesn't work. That won't work for us. Going to school, get a good job, get a great education. BS. Because I'll tell you why it never worked and why it never made a difference. Baby boomers, they grow up, go to work, or go to war. They only had 2 real options. Then, after the baby boomers, the Gen X generation. They went to school, they went and got a job, or maybe went and got some college education. That's when college was actually really meaningful. Right? So they fell in that system, got a good job, got a good pension. And that's what's going to prevail for them later on in these days. Now for the Gen X, for us, the millenniums. Then you tell us millenniums to go to school, get a good job, and we're going to be all right. So here's the things that's missing for us now. For us millennials, this was missing. Where's the good job? And where's the pension? Oh, wait, did I forget something? Where's the Social Security? Where is that? And if you're going to not provide Social Security and a good pension, where's the good savings? Where's the savings? Because you know why it doesn't work? It's because you guys have failed our grandparents. You guys have failed our parents. And you plan to come and fail us for us to be a failure for our kids. I don't sit here and tell my kids, go to school, get a good job, and you're going to have a great career. Hell no. That don't work. It is rubbish. Stop telling your kids that. It doesn't work in these times, and you know it. So I'm sitting here as a millennial. I'm going to take it upon myself to tell you what I tell my kids. I tell my kids, go to school. Learn to have manners. Understand common sense. Respect your elders. And then you go out and either you're going to go to school for higher learning so that way you become more conscious within yourself. So I teach my kids to go seek conscious learning, not education to go get a better job. I teach them to get conscious meaning and understanding so that way they could go out and start businesses. Tell them how to become entrepreneurs. Teach them the value of time and not teach them the value of materialistic things and money. Time is what we should teach our kids as millennials. Don't have them fall into that rat race. They're going to go to school, come out with all this debt, to go get a job, to go pay for the debt. What system is that? You know, a lot of folks, and I hate to say it, the reason why millennials are not respected, the reason why you look at us as radicals, is because the fact that we are able to stand up against the system. We're not scared to stand up against the system. We are not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to tell the system that you suck. It doesn't work. I'm not scared to tell you that the system is broken. Who gonna stop me? What are you guys gonna do? Lock me up? A whole bunch of millennials be marching out that damn police station to let me free. Because you know why? The millenniums are not the minority anymore. Millenniums are the majority. Know that. And millenniums, you must know your power. You must know your power. We are not the minorities. We are the majorities. Because why? My mom always tell me this. She always said to me, Keon, the world is yours. The world is yours for these two reasons. One day, my time will be where I die. But guess what? You are young enough to live life. We are going. And you are going to be the one living. So it's your world. And it's time the old system put that in their mind and let go of the old system and allow us young people to prevail and create the new industry, the new type of lifestyle, the new way of living, changing the school system, changing the jobs, changing how college have an effect on people. Change that. Change that. Even the financial industry needs to let go of their old system. It don't work. It don't work. Millenniums are not going to sit up for that crap. And you ain't going to sell me into buying into it. Not at all. I'm a father now. So I teach my kids that comes after me the truth. If my son come to me when he grows up and said, Daddy, I don't want to go to school. The first thing I'm not going to say is, why not go to school? I'm going to say, well, tell me why you don't want to go to school. But better yet, what are some of the solutions that you have for not going to school? And we're going to put that together, right? Because he's not going to say, I don't want to go to school to then sit at home. I'm going to teach him that if you don't want to go to school, well, let's think about what you're good at. Let's go down the line. Are you good at talking to people? Are you good at math? What are you good at? And whatever that he is good at, that's what I'm going to focus on, the strength, not the weaknesses. I focus on the strength. And parents, stop doing that to your kids. Stop peer pressuring them to go into school. Find out what their strengths are and encourage them to go start a career in that. If my son comes to me and says, Daddy, I don't want to do finance. I want to go into fashion. Well, the two things I'm going to tell him is this. I'm going to go all through the pros and the cons. And I'm going to say, great. Not that I'm stopping you, but I'm going to let you understand what that industry holds. And that's what we need to do as parents to be good parents. Don't force our kids into things. Guide them into things. Kids know what they want to be. And that's the other thing too. People say that millennials are lazy. Let me tell you something, man. Let's think about this. Let me tell you something about this. You ready? Millennials are the hardest working people in the world. I prove it. I will prove it. And let me show you why. A millennial will be the only person you could get to work in your workplace and take on no benefits, no retirement, and they will settle for less than minimum wage. You know which generation would not stand for that? The ones before us. See, a millennium will do whatever it takes. We're the only one that's been falling for all the bamboozling. But you know what's happening now? Look on the news. Look all around you. Millenniums are not having it no more. Because we're still young. We are strong, baby. We're strong. Our mind is a lot more thicker now. See, we are seeking knowledge. We're self-teaching ourselves. Look at me. I am in the financial industry and I know more than people that went to a 4-year college about finance. And I never went to college. I was self-taught. Self-taught. People come to me and they say, man, what school did you go to? You know, I went to Harvard. I got my MBA. Man, you know so much. What school did you go to? I said, oh, the school of Keon Corniff. Or I like to joke around. I said, the school of World Financial Group. Right? The school of World Financial Group taught me this. The school of World Financial Group taught me a lot about finance. A lot of millennials like myself. I am not falling for the BS no more. Don't you ever disrespect a millennial. We're on the grind. Yes, we might be a little confused. Yes, we might be a little bit misdirected. We don't have too much guidance anymore because we don't trust the old system. We don't trust our parents. We don't trust our grandparents' opinions anymore because they're stuck in a situation or a timeline where the system doesn't work. The system doesn't work. So don't sit here and try to put down another millennium. Next time you see a millennium, all you have to go to them and ask them, what are their ideas? What are their beliefs? What do you want? Our opinion counts. It counts. Because look, you want me to tell you how I can prove that? The reason why we have the president we have today is because the millennium stand up and said we ain't taking part of it. And guess what? It came back and bite us in the butt. The millennium said they wasn't going to take part of it because we wanted Bernie Sanders. And once we didn't get Bernie Sanders, we're like, all right, whatever, we're over it. And look, that's another lesson us millennium will take on and learn from. We're going to learn that we can't sit back. We can't sit back and think anymore. We can't. So what we do, we will walk away from that tragic loss and that tragic mistake and learn from it. Because that's all we could do as millennials. We could learn from it. There's many mistakes people before us made. Many of them made the Nixon, the Reagan mistakes, right? Even way before us, they made mistakes of the Abraham Lincoln, right? So it's okay. That's one mistake against us. But I tell you the mistake, the one great thing we did make though, millenniums definitely put in the first black president. We did that. Millenniums brought equality and equal rights to the same-sex marriage. We did that. Millenniums are pushing the boundaries of where we won't stand for a dictatorship presidential to come run our country and bring this goddamn Muslim phobia of where terrorists are Muslim people. But we put a stop to that, put pressure on the government to release that ban. Young people, millenniums, we did that. We march. We stand together. We learn from the past what really works. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them fool you. Learn. Seek the knowledge. Don't wait for the school system to teach you. They ain't going to teach you nothing. Me? My mama could tell you I'm the most stubborn person in the world because why? I will question everything an old person tell me. I will listen. And I will listen. I listen first before I talk. I listen more. And guess what? I'm not gullible though. I will listen to go seek the information. I would listen to go find the answers. I would listen to go back up your facts with real facts. I would listen. But don't think I'm gullible. Because millenniums ain't going to put up with that crap. Millenniums, I'm with you. Because we don't believe in the school system. We don't believe in the government system. We don't believe in your system. It is broken. And it's not right. That's why every day I come on this live feed, I'm giving y'all the information. I'm giving you the ammunition. I'm going to give it to you every time until they shut me up. And even when they stitch my mouth shut, I'm going to learn sign language in this mother sucker. So unless you cut my finger off, I'm going to learn how to do code noises. And if I can't do that, I'm going to learn how to blink my eyes, and you're going to learn a new language. But you're going to get the information. My name is Mr. Finance, and I'm out. Have a good day. Love you guys.